The Titans of Conquest: Hannibal, Charlemagne, Tamerlane, and Suleiman the Magnificent. Imagine standing on the precipice of history, gazing at the titans who shaped a world through their insatiable hunger for power and conquest. Among them, Hannibal Barca, Charlemagne, Tamerlane, and Suleiman the Magnificent stand as towering figures, each driven by an unrelenting desire to expand their realms, leaving indelible marks on history. Hannibal Barca, the strategic genius. Hannibal Barca, the Carthaginian general renowned for his tactical brilliance, became a legend for his audacious crossing of the Alps to challenge. His cunning strategies and battlefield prowess brought the Roman Republic to its knees multiple times. However, despite his victories, his campaign eventually faltered due to a lack of resources and reinforcements from Carthage. Hannibal's obsession with defeating Rome drove him relentlessly until he was forced into exile. His later years were spent wandering foreign courts, advising other kings, at never regaining the power he once wielded. In his final days, Hannibal chose to end his life with poison, preferring death over capture by the Romans who sought him relentlessly. His legacy as one of history's greatest military minds remains unchallenged. Charlemagne, the father of Europe. Charlemagne, also known as Charles the Great, forged a vast empire that spanned much of Western Europe, earning him the title Father of Europe. His reign was marked by relentless military campaigns, unifying disparate territories under his rule and spreading Charlemagne's vision, the united Christian Europe, drove him to expand his empire tirelessly. However, his later years were overshadowed by internal strife and the burden of maintaining such a vast domain. Despite his achievements, his empire fragmented soon. After his death in 814 AD, Charlemagne's grand vision outlived him, but his dream of a unified Europe was never fully realized. Tamerlane, the scourge of God. Tamerlane, the Turco-Mongol conqueror, carved out an empire through sheer brutality and terror. Known as the Scourge of God, he aimed to revive the Mongol Empire's glory, leaving a trail of devastation across Asia. Tamerlane's ruthless campaigns brought cities to ruin and populations to their knees. His most ambitious endeavor was the planned conquest of China, but his relentless drive came to an abrupt halt in 1405 when he fell ill and died en route. His empire, built on fear and bloodshed, quickly disintegrated, leaving behind a legacy of both ire and horror. Tamerlane's insatiable thirst for conquest ultimately led to the rapid decline of his dominion. After his Suleiman the Magnificent, the lawgiver, Suleiman the Magnificent, the 10th and longest reigning sultan of the Ottoman Empire, brought his empire to its zenith, expanding its borders and establishing a golden age of culture and law. Known as the lawgiver, Suleiman was as much a statesman as he was a warrior, implementing extensive legal reforms and overseeing architectural marvels. His military campaigns extended the empire's reach into Europe, North Africa, and the Middle East. However, Suleiman's later years were marked by personal losses and political challenges. His drive to secure the empire's future saw him embroiled in wars until his death during the siege of Shigedver in 1566. Despite his grand achievements, the Ottoman Empire faced internal strife and external pressures that would eventually lead to its gradual decline. Suleiman's vision of a harmonious and just empire remained an elusive dream. The common thread, these four conquerors, each unique in their methods and motivations, shared a common fate: they all died desiring more. Whether it was Hannibal's strategic frustrations, Charlemagne's unfulfilled unity, Tamerlane's halted ambitions, or Suleiman's incomplete legacy, their insatiable ambition ultimately led to their demise. Their legacies, however, continued to shape our understanding of power, conquest, and the relentless pursuit of glory. Subscribe for more historical stories.